All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. And salutations to all you Akim out there that's pushing this truth and truth sincerity. All right. A video about the Rfid chip, which is the mark of the beast. All right. I just got done watching a brother from the UK, the brother GMS, UK, the end is nigh, and he did a lesson on pharmaceutical companies and the Rfid chip, okay, because a lot of people are hooked on dope, all right, through these pharmaceutical companies, this legal dope. But I want to get into is the chipping of children, okay, because as you can see, it says Rfid at the top, and it says parents received a text message when the bus is scheduled to arrive within the next 5 minutes. The child has been picked up or dropped off at the bus stop. The child has been picked up or dropped off at the school. The child has gotten off at the wrong bus stop. And last but not least, the child failed to get on or off the bus. All right. And we're living in a society where there's mass pedophiles. Okay. This isn't the 80s and 90s where your mom told you to take your ass outside the house and you came back in when it was sunset. All right. You got a lot of pedophiles out here. Okay. And you idiots out here like to label us as pedophiles, okay? We're not rape little girls, okay? That's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right? But Esau's going to force his hand on you people because, you know, he can use this Rfid chip to be like, hey, look, you know, pedophilia is at an all-time high. We just legalized it. Children ended up missing, okay? Just chip your child and they'll be fine. We can track them wherever you can track them wherever you want to go with this monitor. They even show that in the series Black Mirror. There was a girl who basically got chipped from an early age, and her mom can track whatever she was doing up into her teenage years. All right, that's what's coming here to the shores of America. Okay, and this comes on the heels of an article I was reading about. Oh my God. See if it pops up. Oh my God, horrifyingly, pedophilia is completely legal in America, okay? And this is for you people out there that say there's nothing wrong with LGBT, all right? Because when you start giving rights to homosexuals and lesbians and transgenders, you're gonna have to give rights to pedophiles, okay? Like the North American Man Boy Lover Association, which is sickening, all right? You're gonna have to start giving rights to pedophiles. All right. So, shockingly, America legally recognizes pedophilia and permits perverts to get away with the sexual exploitation of children. All right. Most Americans like to act shocked by acts of pedophilia, and rightfully, as such actions are abhorrent and vile. Yes, that is abhorrent and vile. All right. Who's pushing that? Esau, the so-called white man. And also, Americans love to appear self-righteous and shocked when stories of child marriages emerge from countries such as Saudi Arabia and Yemen. All right, these so-called Muslim countries. All right. However, these Americans are hypocrites. Man, he's calling you people out, man. Americans turn a blind eye to legalize pedophilia within their own nation on a daily basis. In fact, the only other country that legalized pedophilia to the same degree, ironically, are Yemen and Saudi Arabia. All right. So it says, indeed, Americans spent a lot of time recently on a Me Too campaign, which begged everyone to shed tears from millionaire celebrities that advanced their careers by performing sexual acts upon producer Harvey Weinstein. All right. Weinstein is a so-called Jew. He's Jewish. And give you furthermore proof that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is a goddamn pervert. All right. Yet those very same Americans yawn at the legalized pedophilia that takes place right under their noses. Yet the American people seem to care very little that the parents of children as young as 10 force them into marriages with adults over the age of 18. All right. Minors forced by those whom should be promoting them into legally binding rape and sexual torture. The most revolting aspect of this yawn at legal loophole in supposedly the land of the free, is that if parents had not forced a child into a legal marriage with a pervert, the law would deem such sexual interaction statutory rape. All right. And this is about to be legalized here in America, okay? It is going on behind the scenes, okay, right now. But like I said, if you give rights to gays and lesbians saying they can marry each other and transgenders can marry each other, all right, soon enough, pedophilia is going to be legalized. And these sick perverts, okay, are going to start marrying children, so on and so forth. Here in America, your beloved country called America, that you want to make great again, okay? So it says, how many children has America unforgivably permitted to be legally raped? Between 2000 and 2015, American law permitted almost 250,000 children to become legally bound to an adult rapist, all under the guise of marriage. Parents and courts of law frequently collude to abandon their minors with perverted adults. Horrifically, legislation in many states does not permit those children to escape their prison of exploitation. All right? And for you people that love gay rights, this could be one of your children. All right? When pedophilia becomes legalized here in America, okay? You can go back to the Republican Tom DeLay from Texas, and he said pretty soon on the books, pedophilia and bestiality will be legalized in the United States, okay? This is what happens when you legalize gay marriage. And all you people like, oh, there's nothing wrong with that. You guys are hating. You guys have much hatred and you need to check yourselves. Okay, what happens when your children are victims of pedophilia? Okay, what happens when your children end up missing at the bus stop? Okay, there's going to be more children that's going to be sexually exploited. There's going to be more children that's going to end up missing at the bus stop. Okay, and this devil is going to present this RFID microchip to chip you and your children so you can keep track of them. All right, because this is the society of America that you people live in. You people go to work, okay? You drive in rush hour traffic, you get mad at that. You go to work, you work these BS jobs, all right? You're underpaid, all right? Overworked. You eat the most worst foods that's outlawed in other countries. You breathe in chemtrails, all right? You you don't even drink water, all right? You drink sodas that make you fat and obese. All right, you worry about your own little miserable life, but this is what's going on behind your nose in America. And like I said, you go to Walmart or you look on these little flyers they send you in the mail. This child has been missing since last year or 5 years ago. That's going to happen more and more here in America. And Esau, Edom, these elites are going to present you people with this chip, not only for people that are on medications to be like, hey, look, we can treat your medication. We can give you dosages using this chip. All right, back to this. They can be like, hey, well, there's a lot of kids missing. And, you know, if you just take this chip, if your child takes this chip and you take this chip, you can monitor your children and see where they going at, what they're doing when you're at work. This is how this devil operates. All right, he's going to get you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to do this willingly too. As long as much as giving you people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans a chip to monitor your heart rate or your diabetes, because we know you eat bad food. All right, you eat the abominable foods. All right, a lot of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are dependent on this man's medication, this man's legal dope. Okay, so the same thing is going to start happening with these children. All right. With gay marriage being legalized, it's going to lead to pedophilia, okay? Even before that, more children are going to end up missing, okay? Even Brooke Shields, the Hollywood actress, said that she would get her children chipped. And I think it was Good Morning America a few years ago. She suggested that she would get her kids chipped, and that's where it's headed to. You know, these parents, they don't watch their children any damn way, and these children, all they do is want to sit at home and play video games and be on a smartphone all damn day. All right, so we're living in a society where people are just basically brain dead. All right, they have no thought pattern. All they do is eat, sleep, work, consume, 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 consume. All right, and when chaos starts happening, like pedophilia going up, okay, then you're going to start being worried. Then you're going to be like, oh, we need a solution, because you people always need a solution from the government. That's why it'd be so easy to start chipping people. So continuing on with this article, it says, are there any Americans trying to fight the scandalous legalization of child rape? All right, so it goes on to say, the not-for-profit organization Unchained at Last works tirelessly to bring awareness to Americans that their nation considers such heinous activities legal on their soul. Freddie Race created Unchained at Last in 2011 following her escape from an abusive arranged marriage. Her parents forced her into this marriage at the age of 19. Within her strict religious traditions, she felt she could not escape. When she did, her family abandoned her. However, Reese decided to help others in her situations. And and that's another thing, man. You people like to say that we're rapists here at Great Millstone. That's Christianity, man. Okay? That's Jehovah's Witnesses. Those are Seventh-day Adventists. Those are people in the Amish community. Those are Esau, Edom, you so-called white people who, through your belief system, marry these kids off at like age 10, age 11, age 12. All right? We're just bringing out a law in the Bible, okay? An ancient law in the Bible that you cannot perform here in America. But you people go out and start giving up your 10 and 11-year-old daughter for marriage, okay? Islam, that's what Muhammad did. That goes on there, like the article said. That stems from Muhammad, okay? Marrying little kids, marrying little girls and whatnot. All right, but you want to say that we're pedophiles and rapists, man. How dare you? And the Most High is going to deal with every single one of you people who said that, whether you're a heathen or a Hebrew Israelite. The Most High is going to deal with you people who say that the men, starting with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, saying that we rape people, okay? But that's part of the persecution that we're going to suffer. But the Most High is going to deal with every single last one of you. Get that through your head. All right, so let's end on that, man. All right, but this is just an instance of what's happening here in America and how it's going to lead into the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Like I said, pedophilia is open up on the books. Okay, more children end up missing day by day. It's not a problem until white America starts to feel it, okay? It's just like the drug problem. A lot of you so-called white people on opioids, it wasn't a problem when you was pumping heroin into the black and Hispanic community in the 70s, but now that little Jared and little Susie are hooked on drugs, now it's a problem. And this will become a problem soon, okay? For you people who love gay marriage and the LGBTQ, there's going to be a P next to that for pedophilia, okay? That's on the books soon, all right? And more kids are going to end up missing, okay? Because Esau's perverted and he likes to put these children in these sex rings, okay? Like Pizzagate. You people have forgot about Pizzagate, man. That was about 1.5 years ago, where these government officials, through these satanic rituals that they have to perform to get into offices, they rape little boys. Okay, you have sex farms in the middle of nowhere like Nebraska and Iowa. Okay, that these that former presidents of the United States go to rape and molest little boys. Okay, this is what you're dealing with when you deal with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. But our so-called people love this devil. Okay, he's the devil, all right? But look for this to be pushed, man. All right, more children start to be missing. And then the solution is, okay, even before this chip is made mandatory, a lot of people are just going to get chipped and get their children chipped just for the sake of safety, okay? People are always dependent on the government. They're always dissatisfied with the government. Our government didn't do this, or we elected Trump. Well, we'll get Trump out of there in 4 years and elect a Democrat. That's you depending and trusting in oppression. All right, especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So, Hebrews 12:16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. All right, Esau Edom is the so-called white man. You can read about him in Genesis chapter 25, Genesis 36. All right, there's various chapters that talk about Esau Edom. Okay, he's the one that's a fornicator, man. All right. All right, when you go into the word fornicator, you go into the word pornea, okay, which goes into sexual fornication like pedophilia, homosexuality, bestiality, lesbianism, things of that nature, okay? Profane means ungodly. This man is ungodly to the point where he legalizes gay marriage, okay? Two women marrying each other, okay? There's no problem with transgenders in this age in society. Your favorite celebrities, sure as hell, take trannies to the hotel. So this is what this man promotes, and you so-called, and a lot of you Hebrew Israelites, man, saying this man is not Esau Edom. You got to be out your goddamn mind, man. All right. So just bring out the scripture about the chip, man. All right, because the more kids start popping up, missing, all right, this is what's gonna happen. But even before Esau implements his mark of the beast, but this is what the mark of the beast is for you people out here. Even some of you so-called white people know what the mark of the beast is, but you Israelites, you have no idea what the hell is going on. All right, you're gonna get caught up. All you congregations that teach the mark of the beast isn't the RFID microchip, and your child starts ending up missing because they sure as this devil has, like I said, has sex slaves and sex farms and prostitutes these children, man. It's just fucking sickening, man. All right, but nonetheless, all you congregations that teaches the mark of the beast is not the RFID microchip, you're in for a surprise, okay? So Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That's plain and simple, man. A mark, a charagma, a stamped a stamped or imprinted mark, a mark of the anti-anointed. All right? You already see that happening. People in Germany are getting chipped. People in Sweden are getting chipped. Even here in America, in Wisconsin, the company 3 Square Market chipped their employees. So even outside of pedophilia and people getting their medication, their legal dope, you won't be able to work a job without this chip. You won't be able to do anything. You'll be off the grid. You'll be considered an outcast if you do not take this RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. Okay? And that no man might buy or sell, save you had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Okay? Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603. So if you take this chip, you're basically saying you're a slave to the elites, the Illuminati, the banking families. Okay, the ones that you don't see on a daily basis who are worth trillions of dollars. Forget your everyday basketball player, Warren Buffett. All right, these are the ones who control the world and who are rich beyond rich, beyond rich, beyond rich, beyond rich. Okay? So this is what this devil does. He creates the problem and he makes a solution. All right? So be on the lookout for pedophilia to be legalized here in the United States, and him to bring about a solution of chipping your children with this RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. All right? And with that, I want to say shalom.